River State crisis still raging and deepens. How hold new elections to replace these lawmakers? Victor Jumbo tells Inec. This one is serious. I'm telling you, these lawmakers, but unfortunately, the INEC cannot conduct election until the case in court is concluded. That is just the thing. Even though the current speaker of the River State House of Assembly, Victor Okojumbo, has called on INEC to conduct another election to replace the guys and fill the vacant seat. I'm sure INEC will not just swing into action until the case is completed at the Supreme Court. That is the way I see it. So the Rivers State Assembly is in a political fight with two groups. One group supports Governor Pro-Fubara, and this group is actually led by Victor Okojumbo as the speaker, while the other group supports former Governor Nyesom Wike, and that group is led by Martin Amewule. So in a report obtained by Punch, the Pro-Fubara group led by Victor Okojumbo says, we have said the 27 lawmakers who support Wike have lost their seat because they left the party for the APC. We ask the election body to hold new elections to replace these lawmakers effective immediately. The pro-Wike group led by Martin Amewule disagrees with Okojumbo's claim and says Amewule is still the real speaker. They also passed a rule stopping Governor Fubara from taking money from the state treasury. We know about that. So in response, the Pro-Fubara group dismissed the Pro-Wike group's action as illegal. They state that Okojumbo is the legitimate speaker and that the Pro-Wike group seats have been declared vacant. So the political fight in the Rivers State Assembly seems to be ongoing, with both sides making significant claims and fighting in court. So the truth of the matter is that this guy, news hub creator, is just this is just telling us what we know already. So we know Victor Jumbo is now calling on INEC to come and conduct another election. The question is, will INEC just swing into action without checking out the prevalent conditions? Because already this case has moved now from the appeal court to the Supreme Court. We understand that already the State High Court nullified and declared those seats vacant and declared those people, Martin Amewule group, as non-members of the House of Assembly, and that they should stop parading themselves as such. But they took the case to the appeal court. The appeal court said that those people are still members of the House of Assembly and leaving a lot of gray areas in the judgment, and that has caused a lot of problems. And in response, the State House of Assembly, led by Victor Okojumbo, has now appealed the court at the Supreme Court. They have filed appeal at the Supreme Court, and we are waiting for that to conclude first. So I just hope that the appeal court will follow suit and do the right thing, because, the Supreme Court. The only problem I have with Supreme Court is that they might not do fresh hearing. They will just pick the matters from the appeal court level and then look at it from the appeal court level of conclusion. And that is very bad. That is more like administrative review of appeal court judgment. And that would be very, very bad if they follow that line. So what we're saying here is that INEC definitely, even though Victor Okojumbo has called on them to come and conduct another election to replace these lawmakers, INEC will not just swing into action because the case is at the Supreme Court, and until all pending court cases are fully resolved, INEC will not do anything. That is the truth about it. Okay, and somebody say, please, is Okojumbo elected? Please, is the caretaker chairman elected at the local government? It is obvious that this government is lawbreaker specialist, period. Okay, so we say Wike book liquor spotted here. Not be small thing. Wike boot liquor is spotted here. This person speaking must be somebody that is following Wike from behind. And somebody say, you don't know how to type and talk. Wike slave. Exactly. They don't finish them from there. Somebody says, stop sounding stupid and idiotic in your bigoted and blind support to a rigor of election for Tinubu. Your God. Tinubu is your God. That guy, that single guy that came up is actually from the southwest, and every other person has come up for him. They don't finish him. I'm sure he go wrong. This is laughable. Wike and his ignorant boys seems not aware of the constitutional provisions and Supreme Court ruling on the matter. But what is holding the process of electing other members to replace them so that the state can politically move forward? The state cannot conduct another election. Inec cannot conduct election because the case is in court, period. So the all pending court cases will have to be fully resolved and concluded before Inec can do anything. We need to understand that. Okay? We really need to understand that. Somebody said, can you imagine 2 governors, 2 assembly, 1 state? Hey, can someone please call Wike to order? He is not the only former governor in Rivers State. Exactly. Someone should call Wike to order. Unfortunately, Wike is bigger than PDP. Unfortunately, somebody like Mr. Logbodinho has mentioned it, that these people, Wike is holding both PDP and APC in his pocket in Rivers State. So it's quite unfortunate that Rivers State has slided into that situation and very, very helpless because Wike is now controlling PDP both at state and national level. And Wike is whining and dining with Tinubu and APC, so he's also enjoying federal backing. And that is how bad it is. But again, the people of Rivers State have the final say. If they say Fubara is a governor, Fubara is a governor. And whatever they're doing, Tinubu need to be very careful, because if he throws Rivers State into a kind of unprecedented jeopardy, just to declare state of emergency and to take over the state by force, that is not going to work. Rivers State is like Edo, it's like Delta. It's not a state you can go and do whatever you like. And it's just like that Kano State too. There are some states that you cannot just do what you like. If not, it will backfire. And when it backfires, not only, in fact, the nation will feel it, that it has backfired. So with what we are seeing here, we know that Victor Kojombo has called on INEC to come and conduct another election. But INEC definitely will not just swing into action. INEC will not swing into action like that, because the case is in court, it's at the Supreme Court, and all court cases will need to be fully resolved. This is very, very, very laughable, because Wike is holding the state to ransom. Wike is the architect of all the problems, just like Dan Wanyango has been saying, just like Kinga Imo Gochinyere has been saying, and all well-meaning politicians and well-meaning people in Rivers State have also said the same thing. Wike is a big problem in Rivers State, and Tinubu does not want to call Wike to order because he's his rigger. That is rigger number 1 for him. He wants Wike to rig Rivers State and rig Abuja for him in 2027. He wants to make sure he wins everywhere. So Tinubu, rather than making plans for good governance, is just putting people in place to rig 2027 election for him. And that is why he cannot talk to Wike right now. And that's why Wike is enjoying that impunity now. He doesn't know that impunity is temporary. And by the time that impunity leaves him, he is probably going to find himself where he would not imagine. So thank you for listening. Let's have your comment over this call for election in Rivers State.